Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we have 3 looks using one palette, and that palette is the So Jaded palette. Kathleen Lights is my favorite beauty YouTuber, and this palette is so beautiful. It did cost a pretty penny because I live in Australia and the exchange rate is so bad at the moment. So this palette did end up costing like $80. This is one of the looks I created with the palette, and I also did a blue look and a green look. So if you'd like to see how to get them, then just keep watching. Also, excuse my hair, I should have washed it yesterday. It is 90% dry shampoo, like if I go like this. Ooh. Okay, let's get into this video. Okay, so first up we are going to prime our eyes with the Sigma eyeshadow base in Ignite, my favorite. So you basically just want to color in your eyelid with this. This is going to give the eyeshadow a sticky base to stick to, so it's going to look a lot more pigmented and it's going to last all day. And if you're like me and have discolored eyelids and can see the veins, this hides it. So I just like to draw it on like so, and then take my beauty blender and blend it out. Okay, our eyes are primed. Now we can go in with shadow. So the first shade I'm gonna go in with is Rose Quartz. This is beautiful, cool tone matte brown. I wanna do like a blue glittery look for this first look. You would have seen it in my little previews anyway. But this is going to be our transition color. And hopefully this will help transition the blues into our skin tone so it doesn't look like we have black eyes. Because the eyeshadow primer is tacky, you do just want to take a little bit of shadow on your brush and blend it in and then dip back into the eyeshadow to pack on more color. If you try to go in with a lot of eyeshadow, it's just going to end up a patchy mess. I'm just going to switch to a Sigma E25 brush to really pack that color into the crease. The next shade I'm going to take is Turquoise, and I'm going to blend this into my crease and take it onto the outer half of my eyelid as well. I'm just switching to a flat shader brush to pack the colour onto the first half of my eyelid. That's a bit more than half, Kat, but we'll roll with it. As you can see, I'm not being particularly neat with the edges because we do get to clean that up later. Next up, I'm gonna grab a teeny tiny bit of Sapphire and I'm gonna blend this into my outer V. Then for that inner area on our eyelid, I'm gonna grab Aquamarine. So I'm just taking some on a flat shader brush. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And I'm packing that onto the first, I want to say third of my eyelid. I'm quickly just gonna go in with a clean blending brush. It's somewhat clean. And just make sure everything is nice and blended. I feel like that aquamarine shade doesn't really want to stick to my eyes with the brush, so I'm just gonna pat it on with my finger. Now I want to add some of the opal glitter to my eyes, but it is not an eye safe glitter, so totally do this at your own risk. I really wish Colourpop would come out with eye safe glitters in their palettes. Do they really expect people not to put them on their eyes? Anyway, I'm just gonna take some on a pencil brush, mostly because I can't find another flat shader brush, and I'm just gonna pack it onto, what's that shade? Aquamarine. So I'm just gonna line my top lash line. You can totally do a wing if you want. Oh, this is the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, if anyone's wondering. Now for lashes, I'm just going to use the Ardell Remy Lashes in 778. So our lashes are on. Now we just want to clean up our mess. Just take some micellar water or makeup remover that doesn't leave behind any like residue, and a cotton pad. And then we just want to wipe away all that fallout and clean up the edges. So I'm just going to jump off camera and do my base, and then we can finish off our eyes. I'll be back. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. Okay, so the rest of my makeup is on. Let's finish off our eyes. So I want to start off with a pencil brush and Royal Quartz, that first matte brown that we took. And we just want to smudge this into our lower lash line. I am going to smudge it down further than what I normally do. Just this way it helps blend out the blue. Then I am going to grab Turquoise on this pencil brush and just smudge it till about my tear duct. I am gonna grab a teeny tiny bit of sapphire and just pop it in that very outer corner. Then on another pencil brush, I know this looks like I have pink eyeshadow on it, but it's just stained. I'm gonna go back in with aquamarine and just blend that in on that inner quarter. Okay, switching to a flat shader brush, I'm gonna go in with Pearl, and I'm just gonna use this as my brow bone highlight. And I also want to take a little tiny bit, just on a pencil brush, pop that right in that inner corner, just to brighten up our eyes. Okay, almost finished. Next up, I'm gonna grab this Marc Jacobs highliner. This is the shade Blew Me Away, and I'm just gonna pop a little bit of this in my waterline. And then we just want to finish up our eyes with a coat of mascara. And that's the first look done. So yeah. Ooh. As usual, we're going to start off by priming our eyes. I'm using the Sigma eyeshadow base in Ignite. You can use whatever you like as long as it's a tacky base. I know a lot of people love the P. Louise makeup base. I am still yet to try it. But just apply your eyeshadow base and then blend it out so it's nice and even. Now let's go in with our eyeshadows. I'm gonna start off with Citrine, this sort of like a greeny yellow, an olivey yellow. And I'm just going to blend this into my crease as our transition shade. So I'm just using a fluffy Sigma E40 brush for this. Also, because we are doing our eyes first, I don't need to be really neat on the edges because we will clean that up when we do our base. The next color I'm gonna add to my crease is Geodude. It's like a Pokemon. And I'm just gonna use this to deepen up my crease a little and help transition the greens into that yellow. The next shade I'm going in with is Jaded, and I'm just gonna take it on the same brush. Otherwise, I'm just gonna use like all of my blending brushes on this one eyeshadow look. And I'm going to blend this. I'm gonna blend this into my outer V. Now I'm just gonna grab a clean blending brush and make sure everything is nice and blended. So the whole reason why I was doing a green eyeshadow look is because I really wanted to use this shade Emerald. But the way this eyeshadow is going, I don't think I'm gonna use it. I think it would look better without it. So next up, I'm gonna grab my NARS, what was this called again? Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I'm gonna use this to half cut my crease. So I'm just gonna grab a teeny tiny brush. I'm pretty sure this is a lip brush, but it works amazing for cutting your crease. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of the concealer and half cut my crease with this. Okay, one of my eyelids is a little droopier than the other one, but I think that's as even as I'm gonna get it. This eye is not as neat as I would like, but we're gonna roll with it. So next up, I'm gonna go in with the shade Peridot. This shimmery lime green shade up here. And I'm gonna pack this onto the first half of my eyelid, basically where we cut the crease. On another flat shader brush, I'm just gonna dip back into Jade, and I'm just gonna make sure that Peridot is blended into Jade really well. Okay, so next up, I'm just gonna draw a quick line on my top lash line. You guys know the drill. Then we just go in with some mascara. And now for lashes, I'm just gonna use the Ardell Double Demi W's. Okay, lashes are on. Now I'm just gonna jump off camera, do my base, and then we can finish off our lower lash line. And I'm back. Now for our lower lash line, what do we wanna do? I'm gonna start off by taking Geodude, and I'm just taking that on a pencil brush and smudging it in to my lower lash line. Next, I'm just gonna grab the shade Jaded and put it on that very outer corner of our lower lash line. So just here, so it matches the top eyeshadow. Then to highlight my inner corner and brow bone, I'm gonna take Pearl and just plop some here and on the brow bone. Where's my blending brush? Just gonna blend this one out a bit. I applied a little too much under this eye. Now back with that pencil brush, I'm gonna take a little bit of diamond, just like this glitter topper. I feel like it's an Australian thing to just like mush our words together. I'm just gonna apply this to the inner corner. Just make it a little more sparkly. Now I want to try this eye pencil. This is the Rimmel Wonder Ombre Holographic Effect Eyeliner. This is the shade Galactic Green, and I'm gonna take the dark green shade and I'm gonna try and put this on my waterline. I haven't actually used this on my waterline before, so we'll see how this goes. And then we just want to apply some mascara to our lower lashes to finish off this eye look. And here we have it, a really pretty green eyeshadow. Okay, so this time I've already primed my eyes with my Sigma eyeshadow base in Ignite. Now let's go in with the eyeshadow. We are starting off again with Rose Quartz. Blend out any creasing and then blend this into our crease as our transition color. Then I'm going to switch to a more precise blending brush and just go in with Rose Quartz again to really pack on that color in my crease. I'm actually going to a movie premiere tonight, so this is my makeup for that, instead of just washing my makeup off straight after filming like I normally do. Okay, next shade we're going in with Carnelian. And I'm just taking this on the same Sigma E25 brush and blending this into my crease as well, just to really warm up the eyeshadow. Okay, next up I'm switching to a clean blending brush and going in, let's go with Jasper. And I'm gonna blend this into my outer V. Please ignore the texture underneath this eyebrow. I desperately needed to do my eyebrows before filming, but the hairs weren't long enough to pluck them, so I shaved it and my skin did not like that. So for this look, I'm gonna half cut my crease. So I'm just taking my usual NARS Soft Matte Creamy Concealer. And yeah, gonna half cut my crease with this. When I find my brush. So next up, I'm gonna take the shade Smoky Quartz, just on another teeny tiny brush. This is probably a lip brush. And I'm gonna pack this onto where we cut the crease. It's getting increasingly harder to do cut creases with my eyelids. Enjoy your perky eyelids whilst you're young, guys. So now I'm just gonna grab a little bit of Sunstone on a flat shader brush, and I'm just gonna sandwich it between Smoky Quartz and that brown shade. So I'm gonna leave the eyeshadow for now and just go in with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper and align my top lash line. Next up, we just want to add some mascara to our top eyelashes. And for false lashes, I'm going to be using the Ardell Studio Effects Demi Wispies. They're like double stacked on the end. Super pretty. Love these. And lashes are on. Now we just want to take some micellar water and clean up these edges. Okay, now I'm going to jump off camera and do my base, and then I'll be back to finish off our eyes. Okay. Rest of my face is done. Now let's finish off our lower lash line. We just want to start off with Rose Quartz, just on a pencil brush, and smudge that into my lower lash line. Next up, I'm just going to dip the brush into Jasper, and I'm just going to apply this to the very outer corner of my lower lash line and make sure it connects to the top eyeshadow. Out of clean pencil brushes, hold on. And then to highlight my inner corner, I'm just gonna go in with Pearl and just plop some on there. And I kind of want to add a little bit more sparkle to our eyelid, even though I know it's pretty intense at the moment, but I'm just gonna put my finger into diamond and just tap on some glitter. You probably can't even notice the difference on camera, but it just adds that extra. Oh wait, I forgot to highlight my brow bone. I'm just gonna go back in with Pearl on a flat shader brush and highlight my brow bone. And to finish off our eyes, we just want to add a coat of mascara to our lower lashes. And so here we have the third and final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Personally, I've been loving the So Jaded palette, even though it did cost my soul. I still love it. I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 looks with this palette. Leave me a comment, let me know which one was your favorite. Personally, I think this one is my favorite. I do love a bronze smoky eye. You just can't go wrong with a bronze smoky eye. As usual, if you did like this video, please remember to give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell if you guys haven't yet. I hope you all have a lovely day and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!